What if I tell you there's a new avenue to have your items delivered at a cheaper price, more convenient, and safe? Meet Godwin Ejapon, a young Ghanaian entrepreneur who has developed an innovative delivery system called Locqar.
My name is Godwin Ejapon. I'm the founder and CEO of Locqar, the one-of-a-kind smart locker system in the world. I actually completed Accra Academy. I hold a degree in communications and international business. I also doubled as a certified project manager. My innovation, what it does is it temporarily holds your package, whether you bought it online, whether a friend has to give you something, or whether you have someone coming from the airport or coming into the country. The system holds your package for a set amount of time. The recipients get a PIN code, and whenever they are ready, they come pick it up. So what this innovation does is it saves you time, it saves your business delivery costs, and then it saves, it's very efficient, it's safe, and also solves the problem that we have in terms of the addressing system in Ghana. My motivation actually came from the fact that I always look for ways to improve systems, to make it efficient. I actually even made a career out of it. But this particular motivation for this particular innovation came as a result of me coming to Ghana, a friend giving me an item to give to a family member in the US. And unfortunately for me, I had to wait for hours, even though the person told me they were close by.
Hello, delivery guy, where are you? Where are you?
I do over 2-3 minutes. I do
Wait, do have you say? And your son, I'll catch him 30 minutes ago, 3 minutes. We do has say. My back has 30 minutes. Me chen one day. Ah, me wanya mayo, me pesa, me stro, me chen.
So because of that, I was talking to my driver then, which was my Uber driver. Do you know what would be much more beneficial and better is if we had a system where the person can leave the item at a certain place or a place where I can pick up whenever I'm ready, so I don't have to wait. And that is how the idea clicked. I went back, did a few research on what was already out there, and then we came out with the smart locker system. So safety was one of our biggest concerns building the locker. So first, we actually had to consult with our designer, our engineers on what would be safe. So we built the smart locker system, the locker system to act like a safety deposit box. In addition to that, we equipped it with cameras. We have a 24-hour surveillance camera, one facing whoever is picking the item and one watching the environment. In addition to that, what we did was we have a security station at the place to monitor everything that goes on. In addition to that as well, what we did is we built the smart locker system to have equipped with alarm systems. Just in case somebody is breaking into it, the alarm will blow, everybody can see it. Also, if somebody has to break into it, they would have to drill about 2 hours to get into it. And if everything fails, from what I've said, everything in the locker is insured up to the full amount. So whatever happens, you're either going to get your item or you're going to get a monetary value for your item. So in terms of the way the system works, we do have two solutions, one tailored to individuals and one tailored to businesses. So for individuals, what you can do is you can download our app from either the Apple Store or the Play Store, Locqar spelled L-O-C-Q-A-R, or you can text HI to 055-1399-222. The chatbot will kick in and answer all your questions. So what you do is you request for a drop-off pin. After you get the drop-off pin, you come to whichever station you want to drop it off at. You type in the drop-off pin, it takes you 7 seconds, a box will open, you place the item in the box. After you close it, the locker will send a text message to whoever needs to receive it to come pick it up. So that is how the system works basically for individuals. So for businesses, the solution we have, depending on what system, so we built our solution to fit different business scenarios. So if you already have like an e-commerce, we give you an API which gives you access to all our lockers. You can drop it off in. If you're a small business, maybe you sell on WhatsApp, you sell on social media, and you sell in high volume, the other thing we do is we give you a printer. What that means is after you sell, you print a label and then slap it on the package. At the end of the day, the Locqar couriers group will come pick it up and then do the drop-off for you. If you want to do your own drop-off, so you can do it. We do have the subscription services depending on what your business requires. So you can talk to us, you can email us, we can come to you, and then we can solve that. We also do have another solution called the pick and pay. For what that means is also is that you sell something to an individual, they make a payment. The payments they make does not go to you, the seller. The seller gets a notification, they come to us, we verify the product, we pick that product and put it in a locker. After the buyer gets the product, then we release the money to the seller. So this offers the insurance for both the buyer and then the seller. So whatever happens, everybody's going to win. And the only people who stand to lose seems to be us. But that is the solution we want to provide for people selling to individuals they don't know, so they don't get defrauded.
Minister for Information, Kojo Opoy Nkrumah, visited the Locqar station at Accra Mall to pick up his delivery.
Man like Godwin.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm good. Yourself?
I'm okay.
That's good. Thank you for coming.
So this is the Locqar.
Yes, this is it.
How does it operate?
So you first have to request for a PIN code for individuals.
How do you request, by the
So
way?
you do it either on the WhatsApp app. We have WhatsApp automated. So you can request for it on 055-1299-222. And then all you do is text hi. It works just like the way the app works.
Okay.
If you don't have WhatsApp, you can download our app, which is also Locqar, spelled L-O-C-Q-A-R, and then request for the drop-off pin. But for businesses, what we do is we integrate with their system. So what they do is the barcode of the product they're selling, all they have to do is when they come, they scan it, and then the box opens, and then they drop it off here.
I see. Yes. I see. So how does the concept work?
You request to leave an item for 24 hours. So that's when you request for the drop-off pin code. So the drop-off pin, when you get a drop-off pin, you place the item. When you come to the station, which is here, and then when you hit next. So when you hit next, you choose drop-off, and then type in the pin code you got. A box will open randomly because we never tell you what box is going to open for security reasons. Immediately you put your items and then close it. The system will send a text message to whoever needs to come pick it up.
Just like how I got a text
Yes.
message. So
Yes.
somebody dropped something for me.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So you get it, and then when you come, all you have to do is just pin in the pickup pin, which is when you go next, pick up. You pin in the code, a box, the same box, which it's been booked for you for 24 hours, opens, and then you pick up your item, then you're gone.
So I have a few questions. This is outside the Accra Mall.
Yes.
How safe is it? I mean, aren't you scared that people driving around or walking around can just come in and break it and take it out?
Oh, so when we started looking at the concept and building it, one of the major concerns that came in was safety, even with our surveys. So I'm happy to say in Ghana we haven't had any situation that I know of, that we know of, where an ATM was broken into. Even with that in mind, we decided to put the lockers at a central location and to put it in a public place. We also decided to fix a camera over there watching 360 and one watching right on whoever is pinning the code in. Even with that, in order for you to break into a box,
By the way, how do you get power to it?
it's solar. So this is one of a kind. It's solar powered. Everything here is solar. From camera to the system, everything is solar. So no ground power.
Okay.
Yeah.
How robust is it? I mean, really, how strong is it?
Well, it is strong. For you to break into it, we know for a fact it has to take you 2 hours to drill into it.
Wow.
And for the 2 hours, I mean, it's a public place. It's gonna
Somebody
rain.
will see.
Yes.
So how many of these do you have?
We have 5 at the moment. This one is at the Accra Mall. We are going to have one in Mile 7 Achimota Mall. We're going to have one in West Hills Mall, Nungwa, which is the Junction Mall. I'm happy to say we're going to have one at the airport. So if I have a parcel for you and I'm coming from the US or coming from anywhere,
I don't need to wait for you for hours at the airport.
You don't need to. So one of the things you can do is you can request for a PIN code to drop off your item in one location. So let's say Accra Mall, and then the person will come pick it up at the Accra Mall. We also offer the opportunity for you to drop it off in Accra Mall, and then we will relocate it to, let's say, the Achimota Mile 7. So you don't have to go to Achimota Mile 7. The other thing too we do is you can leave it at Accra Mall and then tell the system that you want it to go to a house or a location, and our courier service providers will come pick it up and send it to the location of your choice. You can do this in the app. You can do it on WhatsApp as well.
Where on earth did you get this idea from?
Well, anytime I come to Ghana, I pick up stuff to give to friends, and like every situation that I've been in, I wait for hours. No, the person doesn't show up on time.
No, this is really innovative. And so what? You got it manufactured abroad and brought in here into Ghana?
Yes, we got it manufactured abroad, but I'm happy to say we are currently testing to build it in Ghana. We're doing a test right now in Kumasi to make sure we can do it, so that
you can cut down on the cost of materials, etc. So has it been tried anywhere else before? Did it succeed? Did it fail? What are you learning from that?
So smart lockers exist. The process does not exist. It's the reason why we filed a patent.
Is there something peculiar to this that could make it work in other parts of Africa apart from the Ghanaian market?
So it has to do...
Because you know, with this Africa continental free trade area, you're also looking at how you can deliver beyond Ghana.
Yes. So we have other services, but one thing we've noticed is people don't know what it is. So education is what we're trying to do more. But after education, we have other services where you can buy something from Togo, Nigeria, but you don't have to go. We pick up the item, we deliver to you.
And then we can put it in a box.
We put it in a box and then you pick it up. So what we do is we do something called buyer's insurance. Okay. So I pay for the product until I get the product. The money is not released to the seller. And that's what we're doing. So in terms of the continental trade, that's how we're looking to enter. And also we have plans and we have the technology that allows you to shop outside of Ghana on eBay, Amazon, and then the following week it's here.
And then you can pick it from the front of the Accra Mall or any of your other locations.
Yes.
I see. Yes. If I could help you with something, what's the biggest need you have now?
Well, from what we've seen, so we know our system works right, and we know what to expect in terms of the things that would not work and where. Our biggest problem has to do with dealing with the local government, getting permits for the place. Because the system is new and they don't know how to go about it, first they assume we are rich. So our bills and our fees are way too much. So for instance, here that we did the groundwork, everything, fixed all the solar lights. Okay. And I can tell you the bill they gave us, you think they were selling the land to us. And that is just for a year. And
so local ground rent charges are quite high for you.
So not just quite high, the process is too. It's sad to say this, but there's so much inefficiency in the system in terms of the processes, so it prolongs the process. We've had our lockers sitting in the warehouse since January. We've been trying to get
in local permits to
move. Yes.
Okay.
So yesterday I was telling one of the district that warehouses cost way too much for you to be delaying me. So they've promised that on Thursday they'll do something about it.
So two things. One, there's something we just launched at the ministry with GIPC. It's called Spark Up. Okay. It allows people doing business to interact with local authorities, etc., and explain to them what your frustrations are and why they need to quicken up the process so that your investment, how much you are investing in this, can quickly be unlocked or freed up, and then it can work for us. I'd like you to speak up, spark up, and let them know and hear directly the kind of challenge you are facing. I also like you to talk to the local government minister and explain to him why it's important for the assemblies to understand that they need to be more efficient in giving ground permits and giving the kind of rates that make it easier for young business people to roll out their activities out there. And then, because we're amplifying you, we're also hoping that a lot more people would see and hear about you and access your services.
Yes.
Cool?
Yes, very cool. Yes.
But I'm impressed. Listen, this is innovative. And I like the fact that from Ghana, you're doing something that you are seeking to patent. And hopefully the rest of Africa can benefit from it. If there's something you can tell young business people out there who are watching, what would you say to them? Or people who are hoping to do business?
Well, what I would say is in order for our country to be better, in order for us to fix the country, we need to make sacrifices. And that is what I've done. We cannot stay outside and leave our skills outside. We need to bring it to the country. It's going to be hard, but if nobody is doing the hard work, I'm sorry to say, only fools will do the work.
Where's my phone? I got a text message that somebody had dropped something for me.
Yes.
So I want to try it and see if it
Okay.
works.
All right.
George. Yeah. So once I get the text message, I just have to key in.
You just have to pay in the pickup, and you'll be surprised how fast the system is going to open.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. So it says, "Dear customer,
Yes.
your parcel has been delivered to Accra Mall.
That's correct.
Your pickup pin is
Yes.
da 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 da. Thank you for using Locqar."
That's correct.
So what do I do?
Next, and then pick up
parcel, and then I have to just key in the pin.
And then confirm, and then that's it.
Voila!
Yeah.
I'm told there's a guy who did a t-shirt for me who decided to send it to me through your system.
Yes.
And then, oh, it has a heart on it. Maybe it's a lady. Yes.
Yep.
So this is another young entrepreneur
who
told me that he had done a shirt for me and that he was sending it to me through the system. Want to help me out with it?
Oh shit, yes.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That's a nice kente.
Yes.
A Dinkra t-shirt.
Yeah. So one of the things we're also doing is like young entrepreneurs selling. We're telling them, just sell your goods. We'll come pick it up and then drop it off in the lockers for you.
Yeah, and then you can just send the number to your customer to just come to the mall or any of your other destinations
and then pick it up. That's it.
Listen, Godwin, this is impressive. I can only wish you all the best.
Thank you.
And just follow up with my office and let's see how we get the local government minister to have some sit-down time with you so that he can also talk to, the assemblies on the behalf of yourself or on your behalf and on behalf of the scores of other young business people. And then let's see how we can fast track them.
That will be helpful.
Okay?
Thank you very much.
All the best, man.
Thank you for coming. Now, just imagine, say, you buy something for 20 Ghana, where the delivery be 30 Ghana. In addition to that, too, the delivery driver tell you, say, go reach there in 2 hours, you wait for 5 hours, it's still no come. And no say you go buy. That be the reason why we create the Locqar system. So say, then go feel leave your item for the Locqar inside, where anytime you make ready, you go pick them up. You get 24 hours to pick them up. And I can guarantee you, say, any amount you go pay, go be 5 times less than what you go pay the delivery guy.
Amplified, supporting young businesses, building people.